Right. NovaTech official new Telegram group. We got some things to discuss, I think. And this ain't coming from a bad place, because trust me, definitely appreciate what the leadership are bringing in terms of information. However, I do have something to say about it. How you doing, people? Chicago Crypto Coin 2, back with a NovaTech video. This is addressing this news official group. Now, shout out to DAP and everyone else who's in the leadership group trying to help get things in order with NovaTech and communicating with the leadership. However, what's happening quite a bit, what I'm noticing in terms of certain messages, is this kind of this dictatorial style message. I don't think it's from a bad place. I just think with DAP in particular, who does talk a lot in the group, I feel like he's come from a place of experience, been in the space, has high volume in NovaTech, and is a diversified person. So when he's delivering certain messages, I think it's coming across a bit too, I get assertive, because you have to do that when you have a group and a team. You have to kind of have that. But for me, I don't want to hear anyone telling me about what risk strategy I should be using when I put my own into a platform for it to do something for me to take out when I want and reinvest when I want. I get what he means and what he's saying in terms of just generally in terms of working through the struggle period of what NovaTech's going through. I do understand that from that standpoint. I want more factual information and not just general statements, if you get what I mean. Trust me, this is no shade. It's just something that I'm noticing, that we're getting a lot of general views rather than just direct fact information from CEO through into the leadership group. I know the NovaTech news group is also used as gathering information when there's polls and stuff put in to give feedback to the owners. So that's a great perk, but we have to be careful how the group is being used, because we want information that's direct from the ownership and not so much speculation or telling people how they should run their accounts. So hopefully the leadership are kind of assessing how the group is going. It's okay to ask questions, but overall, as I've always said, people have to self-assess themselves in how they navigate in the space and how to try to diversify, to be not relying on one platform, because when you rely on one thing, it will cause you stress when issues come a cropper. All right. So yeah, I kind of want to just touch on that, because I like DAP a lot. I think it's definitely pushing for the full potential of NovaTech to get back to not only where it was, but even greater than then. And another thing I have to start thinking about when certain messages are being put out in that group is, does NovaTech need to be private now? Is there too many clients in the program? Can it handle this mass? Can the third-party processor handle the mass requests that NovaTech have to bring to them? When we was getting our payouts with coin payments, it wasn't so much of a struggle, but then obviously there's been a lot more growth since then, and coin payments have had their stance with certain things, which I've gone over already. So I don't know. I don't have the answers. I just feel like with the group, those are great. And I feel like when information is being put out there, I think it needs to be from CEO downwards rather than opinions and general statements that a lot of us as adults know already, but I do know a lot do throw toys out the pram. I can say that being in a private society where when anything goes a little off the timeline, there's a whole bunch of messages, and I'm just like, people, calm down. So I think even when certain messages are being put in the group, is to try and just kind of calm the zone. But at times it comes across a bit too, if you get what I mean. So, as I said, not coming from a bad place, just having an assessment of the group and how I feel certain deliveries need to maybe change up a little bit. But of course, we're all passionate at times. We all are rooting for the greater good. Some are not. Maybe one too many are not, but it is what it is. We always get the good, the bad, and the mixture. So, what can I say? I wanted to just get that off my chest because I just thought it was a bit much, especially after we already had not so great news for that day. And to be fair, the messages have been removed, and he's given himself a slap on the wrist, which is all well and good. It's in the passion of wanting to see NovaTech win. Hopefully we have a great Saturday and a strong week ahead in this platform and anything else that we're involved in. All right, people? So yeah, please don't be using this as an opportunity to be bashing anyone. It's not about that. It's just about clearing the air. Sometimes the emotions get the best of us, and then we regroup, dial back, and come back stronger. That's just how it goes in life sometimes, and that's what we're going to continue to do. I'll leave it at that. Like and subscribe if you're catching the vibe with your guy Crypto Code 2. Diversification is necessary in the space. Protect your accounts, wallets, and minds. And this is your guy Crypto Code T talking about this NovaTech group. Take care. I'll catch you soon.